Hello, 92 Green Z34 here, and I kind of got a rant video or something here. I'm not sure what we want to call it. A complaint video maybe, but it's not really a big deal. Excuse me. But what we're dealing with here is these. These are door handles. Excuse me. Why did we change this? Why is this new technology? Oh, and part B is antennas. See the antenna? Why are we messing with this technology? Okay. I mean, thank God. I'm gonna go over here for a second. Thank God we don't have these no more. As you can see, this one is broken off. I use a screw. Thank God we don't have them no more. But otherwise, mostly door handles took a shit. I mean, the Aveo here, this style door handle, this is a flip-up style. You see these in metal form, like on S10s and stuff. Otherwise, you got, you know, cars today still got them, like the Aveo here. And you got older cars, but not really too old. Mostly in 90s, some mid to late 80s, and nowadays cars got this. This door handle of the current style door handles is a little better, but they break right on the hinge, and then also the little tab piece in there that breaks. And then oh, and here's one other thing. What's so wrong with having a keyhole on the passenger side, Avalanche? Are Avalanche owners, you know, single? Do they always have the key? I mean, their old lady never carries that for them, or you know, or they just leave it in the ignition. I suppose I do, but a lot of times I got my hands full of shit. My old lady's got the keys, and no, you gotta throw them to me on my side, because this side here, this is bullshit. I mean, that technology is old school. Why? Anyway, enough on that. This door handle here, this seems all good, right? And they're fine, except for dirty. Anyway, until the door latch is starting to get out of lubrication, and then the little plastic thing, like you can't see it, but there's like a little thing in there that has a little bit of a rocker to it. That plastic shit breaks, and when that breaks, the door handle's fucked. Basically, I guess what I'm really drawing down to is I got these over here, and these are both vehicles from the 70s, and Ford, Dodge, GM, they all did it. They all had, I got two different styles here. This style door handle with a lock on both sides, by the way. It's a push button. You push it in, pull it. You can move the whole fucking car with that shit. Yeah, this is never going anywhere ever. If in fact, it's really common with vehicles like this truck here. They'll get so rotted that the cab will actually fall off onto the frame, and everything will start to do this kind of saggy, waggy shit. These handles here are bolted on so good that you can actually tear the metal around them, yanking on it, forcing the door open and what have you. And basically just because they're that tough. This gets stiff sometimes, but you can always force it. You can whack it with a hammer if you need to. This here is actually a little cheesier than the El Camino there, but pretty much always works. You can hit it with a little WD-40 if it gets stiff, but always works. And my door handle, like, look at this. My hinges are a little wore, so the door doesn't quite just slam that fucker. Okay, and then the other thing, the antennas. I was getting to that. Yeah, let's actually take an interior view. Ouch. You see, let's see here. I have a hard time. It's so foggy right now. You see them little hairs there? So there's one going right here. This little line goes down, and there's another one. Go that way, and then it goes down here. The little thing there, it meets at them. The little lines that go all the way up. Pretty hard to see, but right there they are. Anyway, why'd they get rid of those? Why is that not a cool thing to do anymore? What, that El Camino has it, and this both have it. They're both from the 70s. And my little Sparko-matic, I can't even see, it's too dark. My little Sparko-matic tape deck down here, actually gets so many stations that if you don't have it in the right setting, like you'll have like 3 stations trying to play at the same time. It gets such good reception you have to have it like, you know, perfectly dialed in, which is a little bit inconvenient, but with a modern day digital stereo you can get around that no problem. But the antenna itself gets great, absolutely excellent, fantastic reception, and the El Camino's got that too. And then yeah, right there, you can see them. And instead, what we got nowadays is, well, let's look at the Avail. This is bullshit. That's faggoty. I mean, that's, oh man. I'd almost rather take balls to the chin than drive a car that looks like this sometimes. It's just really not a manly car by any means, and that does not help. Making it look like an RC car does not really help. I mean, this here is about the best you get anymore. And sure, you know, some older vehicles have this style, but you know, come on, why? What is that much of a visual distraction? Is that what the problem is? It's just. Oh, and another thing. While I'm on the subject of then versus now, why don't we make metal like this no more? I can punch the shit out of this stuff. Yeah, sure, it's rusting, but only because you got, you know, here, El Camino's got a good example. It's got pinch points in there where the mud and water can't escape. Only reason why this metal ever rusts. For dents. Yeah, it will rust, yeah. Yeah, they over here, made out of some sort of fucking cardboard. I can't even. It's like paper. Yeah, look. Here's my thumb. Here's 2 fingers. They have a little sharp edge, but yeah, it's like paper. I don't know what happened here. The Avalanche, you know, it's a truck. It's no better. Same stuff. I mean, this is Korean, yeah, granted, but Avalanche, it ain't no better. I was working on one of these with a screwed up front clip. I mean, even the plastic ain't even, like, look at this plastic. It's like, you just can tell you could break that very easily. The El Camino's is broken, but it's seen a very hard life. This here, it's like, even being old and brittle, it's hard enough to push. I mean, it's some stuff. Okay. So that's why it was a rant, because I just don't get it. Why are we doing this? I mean, some things we come up with are great. I mean, that 350 and that is so emissions out that, you know, it probably made like 180 horse from the factory. This here makes damn near 300 from the factory. I think that's still almost funner to pull with, but the point being is that we really made good progress for some of it. But some things I just don't get why we're messing with. I mean, the technology was good before, and now we make it crap. Anyway, this is a pretty pointless video, me ranting. Some of you, most of you will probably even disagree, but I just miss, I actually prefer even driving these old cars to the new stuff. If it wasn't for the mileage, that's all I'd ever drive. But, anyways, guys, I'm sorry for bothering you with this, but thanks for watching anyway. As always, have a good day.